வணக்கம். मैं हैदर अली सैयद आशीर्वाद से united under Tamil Shiva.
So,
And
so what's your
yes,
position? You're Muslim?
no. See, a Muslim means a person who has submitted to God, and on the day of judgment, God will decide who has submitted and who has not submitted. Right now, you can call yourself as a seeker of truth or a believer, but not as a Muslim, because owner of day of judgment is God.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So I accept all books, all messengers. I believe in all books, all messengers. I try to connect the dots about the world history. I take information from everywhere.
Right, right. Okay. Have you always been religious?
Yeah, I was born in a Muslim family, and since that's the reason I'm reading Quran. And from Quran, I try to connect all the dots here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I'm an atheist. I'm not like I just enjoy conversation. To be honest, listening to different perspectives. I'm not trying to debate or well, I don't mind a debate, but I'm not trying to win a debate. I don't care if I win or lose, or um, I just put my ideas, and people can challenge my ideas, and vice versa, right? So that's all I'm here for. So.
Yeah. See, actually, Quran chapter 2, verse 8 clearly stops people from discussing on God and the last day. And it clearly says that those who talk about God and the last day are disbelievers. So
Hmm.
if you see
Hmm.
all the religious organization, whether it be Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, they will talk about God, moksha, salvation, maghfirat. But the
Right.
purpose of mankind is to live in peace and balance and harmony. What is that balanced way of life? That is what we have to search for it. Set the balance. This is the message of Quran. How to set the balance.
Right.
Understood?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so speaking of God and Judgment Day, it's irrelevant because God is there, Judgment is there. When we die, we will come to know the truth.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that,
Unless it was like before we were born. Unless when we
yeah,
die, it's like before we were born, and we
yeah.
that would be the truth, but we wouldn't necessarily know it because we would no longer exist, right? But
So
that's the alternative.
if you see the historically and archaeologically and advanced civilization, you will find that Europeans, the white people, were the barbaric people. They were not they were
Mm-hmm.
basically hunter gatherer compared to the other black society of India and other part of the world. So
Yeah.
civilization was never a part of white people. Do you agree with that?
Mm.
They were,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
they themselves say that they were living in ice age and then they evolved into bronze, iron age, and ultimately got civilized. So,
Right.
based on if you take this information and connect with biblical and Quranic and other information from other nation, you will understand this first antichrist. First antichrist is Cain. Cain is the reason for murder was actually a woman, and he committed the first murder, and he is the father of white race, and that's the reason why they had no civilization or culture. But as per our Indian culture, we say that everything started with golden age, Satyugam, Pandyan
Mm-hmm.
Sangam,
Mm-hmm.
and all information on all subject was given to our king Shiva or Set, third son of Adam, and he
Right.
gave one subject to other brothers, and this is how the senior generation till today in India we identify as per a department of work, caste or profession. India is the only land where people identify by their caste, by profession,
Mm-hmm.
because we
Mm-hmm.
are the senior generation and God has given all information on all subject to us, and we were doing trade with almost all over the world right from the beginning, and that's why Columbus wanted to reach India. Everyone wants to do trade with India, and still today India is the dream destination for most of the trading community, right?
I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a culture, we have a civilization, we are proud of it, and that's the reason why when the first time the priestly class was introduced in our land, our Prince Gautam, he rejected he exposed the priestly class, Brahminism.
Right.
But
Right.
the black Israelites who had their book Torah and Gospel, They merged with these Caucasians. They see first, as I told you, the first Antichrist is Cain. Coming of Antichrist means the bloodline of Cain coming and settling in Iranian plateau. Around 3000 BC, some of the white people they came and settled in Iranian plateau, and then later on they got civilized by us, and ultimately after 550 BC they started a Persian empire, Caucasian Persian Caucasian empire. Are you aware of that, no? After the fall of the
No,
Babylon,
no, I
yeah.
wasn't aware of that. No. Thank you.
So after the fall of the Babylonian Empire is the senior generation. So after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, these black Israelites they merged with Persians. That's why if you read the Bible, they will praise Cyrus, the Jewish community or the black Israelites. They will praise the Cyrus people. Heard of that?
Hmm. No, I've
Yeah,
not.
because
No.
they merged with Persians, and then they formed a Jewish syndicate consisting of trading community and the priestly class. And ultimately, you will find the priests, the rabbis, they gave wrong ideology to the white people, the European and the Russian people, the white people, because they had no books. So the black Israelites, they distorted their book, killed their own messengers, and scattered their people all over the world to just to control the trade.
Right, right,
Okay,
right.
and after Prophet Muhammad, 800 years of Moore's administration in Spain, which educated the European people, right?
I see.
So,
Okay.
so yeah. So basically, the black Israelites are the virus to the society, not the white people.
I see. I see. Have you
Yeah.
had a lot of conversations on this topic?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So black Israelites, these are the virus, and these are the people who have distorted their book, killed their own messengers, and sold their own people, and that's the reason why they are scattered all over the world. So they blame it to
Yeah.
someone else, but they have sold their own people, and they are blaming some uncivilized people for doing all this thing. But those white
Mm.
people, they don't know how to ride a boat, sail a boat. They don't know anything, navigation, no skill. How can
Yeah.
they control the world? So they are using the black Israelites. They are using the white label to fool the world, and they are playing the what you say trade slavery card to fool the people.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
So have
So
you
the
actually spoke? You've actually spoken
yeah
to Black Israelites on
yeah
this topic?
I've spoken,
How do they respond?
they become silent because I say you are become a scattered nation, and today or tomorrow you are a virus to the society, and God gives us a solution in Bible and the Quran that you will be kicked out from all the corners of the world and sent back to your land.
Mm.
They say
Mm.
yes, we accept that we will be going back. So you are a virus, you should go back to your land. They control the syndicate, they control the mafia, they control the pirates, and they blame it to
Yeah.
the some families.
I see. I see. Yeah, man. But yeah, just to let you know, I'm gonna be well, it's nearly 9 o'clock in the UK. So
Okay,
I've got
okay.
to start. I've got to start work soon, so I won't be on for too long. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe over the weekend or some other time, whenever whenever it
And
happens.
lastly, just give me 2 minutes. Lastly, this how the Torah and the Gospel was distorted. So now the Quran's main agenda is to distort the Quran because Quran exposes the black Israelites, and
Hmm.
and they don't want to lose their syndicate. So they are trying to protect it, and they are trying to distort the Quran. So most of the Quranis, if you see, they will be black Israelites and the Persians, Caucasians.
Hmm. Hmm. So
So that's why. Yeah.
for you, which you, 'cause you talked about Quranis. Um, I've spoken to a lot of Muslims, and I actually, having done that, I feel like even though I'm an atheist and I don't accept Islam, I feel like the Quranist position is the most rational to me, and I'm willing to have my mind changed. But what's your position? What do you think is the most rational position if you're a Muslim?
See, actually, like all the God guided, but like since I told you that India is a land where everything started with Satyugam or civilization. So whenever that God guided part got distorted, some messengers will come and remind about that straight part. See, messengers' work is just to remind. They are not here to bring any new rules and regulation. To remind about the straight part, about the set way of life or Shiva way of life. So that's why in Kemite we will find Shiva set. If you in India you will find Shiva. So they just remind about the Shiva way of life or set way of life. So whether it be Jesus, Muhammad, Noah, everyone reminded about the same part. And whenever the book got distorted, messengers were sent, books were sent, and in that series, Quran is the last Furqan. So Prophet Muhammad never brought any new book, and Islam was not started by Prophet Muhammad. Is the last messenger. And if you read chapter 3, verse 144, it clearly says that if he dies, he is no more than a messenger. That's the statement of Quran. Chapter 3,
Yeah,
verse
yeah,
140.
yeah. We can definitely get into that next time when I have a bit more
Because
time.
most of the Muslims, they are reading the wrong kalima. And all the religious organization, they are reading the wrong kalima. Buddhism is reading about Gautam Buddha, then Moses kalima, then Jesus kalima, and Muhammad kalima. But all these prophets, they are basically recite, they are followers of the Khalifa, the administrator, the set.
Hmm.
Understood?
Hmm. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so if you read chapter 3, verse 18, it talks about the kalima, declaration of Islam. That is
Three
God
eight
and his, yeah, chapter 3, verse 18.
318. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
I'll
It's
check that
about
out.
the administration, and an angel assess those administrators. Justice is kept by administrator, not by priestly class.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Vanakkam. Thank you.